Truth isn't trendy, it's eternal, positioning Israel doctrine as timeless and unshakable. I don't follow the crowd, I follow the covenant. Separates the movement from popular culture. The streets talk, I correct them. Asserts authority and credibility in debates. Israel doctrine, where facts cut deeper than feelings. Appeals to logic over emotion. If it's not scripture, it's just opinion. Keeps focus on the Bible as the foundation. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to be right. Bold, confident tone that builds respect. This isn't religion, this is restoration. Shifts the brand from dogma to revival of truth.
Why does everyone hate him?
Because he came back from hell.
How did he survive?
He didn't just survive, he thrived. He walked through the fire, let it burn away his weakness, and came back stronger.
But he lost everything. His name, his place, his people.
And that's exactly why he's unstoppable. He has nothing left to lose. No chains, no limits, no mercy.
So they fear him now?
They always did.
Peace everyone, how you doing? I'm doing a show today to call out Robert West, Architect, the God Killer. And the title is Officially Debate Invitation. Israel Doctrine challenged Robert West to face the Forge. So, let's get into it.
Why does everyone...
My bad, y'all, my bad.
We all one accord, that's why we in the forge. You bring the doctrine to the fire, we bring nothing but the word. No camp to hide behind you, no counsel left to call. When the KJV is the stain, that every false thing has to fall. 30 years I held this ground before they knew my name. It came to mind, they came to react, but the doctrine stayed the same. Iron sharpens iron, it's the only way to grow. If your word cannot survive the heat, then it was never yours to hold. We don't be on one accord, that's why we in the forge. Come bring your fire, bring your argument, come stand before the Lord. No politics, no camp doctrine, no counsel and no court. We don't be on one accord, that's why we in the forge. Yeah, they built their whole platform, reacting to this word. Ran 5 opponents, had me once, still every lie got heard. Synthetic couldn't stop it, the mockery couldn't move. 30 years of showing up is how you prove what's true. They erased me from the history, they told the new ones lies. Said Israel doctrine wasn't there, but the receipts don't hide too. 1940, March 2008, I was teaching in these streets before they even had a page. We don't be on one accord, that's why we in the forge. Come bring your fire, bring your argument, come stand before the Lord. No politics, no camp doctrine, no counsel and no court. We don't be on one accord, that's why we in the forge. Yeah, the fire doesn't care about your title, the fire doesn't care about your camp. The fire only cares about the scripture and whether what you're holding up can stand. So bring it to the forge, bring everything you got. If the word supports your doctrine, then the fire changes not. But if you've been teaching ever, if the camp built you will stand, the forge will show the people what the KJV commands. Yeah. Some men won't come in here, they just their fear is pride. Say they're loyal to the leader, really they just hide. Because the forge is no protection, no buffer, and no spin. What comes out of your mouth, scripted is what shows what's deep within. Mark 27:17, iron sharpens iron, friend. You cannot be made sharper if you never let friction in. So we gather in the forge, not to fight but to be found. Separate the truth from error, let the KJV be the crown. We don't be on one accord, that's why we in the forge. Come bring your fire, bring your argument, am for the Lord. No politics, no camp doctrine, no counseling, no court. We gon' be on one accord. That's why we in the forge. The forge is open. The fire's on. Come get sharpened. Israel. Doctrine, YouTube streets. Go, ladies.
Alright, everyone. How did y'all like the new song? I put it before the conversation because I want to have the conversation. Now we're about to get into the conversation. Now we finna turn it up a notch.
Official debate invitation, Israel Doctrine of the Forge, to Robert West, the Real Black Atheist. From Carl Davis, Israel Doctrine of the Forge, T.O., Robert West, the Real Black Atheist, Re. Formal debate invitation, minimum purse, $9,999. The invitation. Israel Doctrine of the Forge formally invites Robert West, known publicly as the Real Black Atheist, to a live debate under the Forge standard. Robert West has built a platform challenging the existence of God, the authenticity of Scripture, and the validity of the Israelite Christian faith. Israel Doctrine has been standing on the KJV for 30 years and has not run from a challenge yet. We are not running from this one either. The minimum to bring this debate to the public is $9,999. That is not a barrier. That is a standard. The Forge does not produce entertainment. It produces truth under fire. And truth under fire has a value that reflects the weight of what is being decided. Robert West, the question is simple. Are you willing to defend your atheism in the Forge where the only standard is the word you claim does not exist? Proposed debate topics. The following are the doctrinal positions Israel Doctrine of the Forge is prepared to defend and challenge. Does the God of the KJV exist, and can his existence be proven from the text and from history? Is the Bible a reliable historical document or a manufactured religious tool used to control black people? Can an Israelite abandon the covenant God and maintain their identity as an Israelite? Is atheism a logical conclusion for a black man who understands his true identity? Or is it the ultimate deception? What does the KJV say about the man who says in his heart there is no God? And does that description fit the black atheist position? The Forge standard. This debate will operate under the Forge standard.
So that right there is our barcode to our website. We finna switch it up real quick. Boom. How y'all like my new, whatever you call this? It's a cold world. I'm colder. Hotep Ultra. They erased the evidence, people. They erased the evidence. Robert West and all them people in Atlanta erased that evidence of me beating Dr. Mayat. But they wanted to make her and Roscoe and all that. I know y'all know the history. People act like it's a mystery that I wasn't there, that I didn't do what I did, that I didn't knock people out. Robert West know I did it though. I am the reason the Ra Squad ain't even the Ra Squad no more. He moves along now as the Ra Squad. But all the tentacles is still around. They still there, they just waiting. So, y'all heard the positions I was willing to take, right? And the things that I was willing to debate. Does the God of the KJV exist? And can his existence be proven from the KJV Bible text itself? And from history? Is the Bible a reliable history documentation or a manufactured religious tool to be used to control black people? That's good for an atheist that believes like Robert West. And can an Israelite abide in the covenant, abandon the covenant of the God of Israel, and maintain their identity as an Israelite? Because being an Israelite is all based up on the covenant, people. You either in covenant or not. And I've seen why I get to arguing and fighting with Israelites, because most people don't believe that the new covenant even exists now. Well, if the new covenant don't exist, Israel don't exist. If Israel don't exist, the sun didn't come out this morning. And believe me, I fell asleep before it came out. When I woke up, it was out. So let's keep going though. Is atheism a logic conclusion for a black man who understand their true identity, or is it a ultimate deception? With Robert West, I say it's an ultimate deception. I don't think he would even want to touch nothing like that, because he know I didn't broke the fact that he's a Mason, this, that, and that. And when I dealt with him in the past, I'd had him all up against the wall, choking him out, doing things to him that I shouldn't have did to him. I'm sorry for doing him like that. I got a history of this stuff, though, people. I got a history in the community. And it's a bad history, boy. I'm telling you. I done did some folks in. That's why they don't like me, people. You should know why I'm the most hated man in the community. Because I done did some stuff to some people, and I don't see how I sharpened them, though. They sharpened down. They sharpened me. They was forging me. We made Blog Talk. You know how we made it? Because the Israelite blacksmith went to work every day, pounding and banging on people and making sure they was good out here. Get your doctrine right. If your doctrine ain't right, you're going to get your head knocked off. No respect to nobody. That's why when you disrespected my mother, and they knew it. Oh, he disrespected Carl's mother. You know why? Because we used to be in the Google Hangouts together. And Basim did it. The Arab did it. And they like, uh-oh. See, when you got a history, it ain't no mystery. People know who you are. Robert West know who I am. He called my personal phone to speak to me for later wheels. Just like Satnetta came on my channel to speak for him. They gonna protect each other. Like he and the Ra squad and Nasir Yashavel and everybody did what they could do so they can lie and say, my yacht won. People, I got history. And Robert West is the foundation of my history. This Hotel Ultra hoax thing that's been going on, Robert West created it. He lied to Satnetta. And Satnetta being the Aries that he is, he went crazy. I understand him. I ain't mad at Satnetta. It's my Aries brother in a sense. I know his mindset. We didn't talk too much. We done been in too much friction. That's why he can feel like he can call this environment the toughest environment, because he done spoke to the toughest man that he ever done spoke or dealt with. It's Real Doctrine. I would say it too. Because I've been in that environment and I done survived that environment. And they so afraid they ain't gonna come out that environment. Robert West ain't gonna, well, I hope he do. I ain't even gonna speak negative. As my brother say, stop saying things you shouldn't say. And I don't need to speak negative. I believe he'll come over here and I know it ain't showing it, but that right above that hotel, come over here and defend his hotel atheism, which Polite gave him. See, everything that Israelite Christianity is, Hotel Ultra has been running improper propaganda to take it out. When this Real Doctrine ain't been doing nothing but running proper propaganda. It ain't even nothing to talk about. I'm waiting to hear from Robert West. You go tell Robert West that the Forge invites him to a debate We ain't got no spot yet. We don't know we're going to do it on the internet or not. All this stuff got to be talked about and negotiate. But you see that the bare minimum is 9,999. The bare minimum. If Sarnetta can make $1 billion with Polite and Kimmon on trial and all that, we probably can make that. But I set a minimum limit to let the people know that's give him his cut, me my cut, the venue they cut, this and that. That's the bare minimum. We playing on a certain type, a certain raised stage. We ain't on YouTube just playing games like most debate leagues, this and that. I don't hear nobody talking basically $10,000. I ain't heard nobody use that type of frameology in their stuff. They don't even use that. They don't even see themselves that big. I believe I need 10 myself. Just me alone should be my bare minimum. But I'm new to this. And I got to give the people something to show that I am worth what I just said I am. I believe Robert would say he more than that. He's the Ra squad. He's the God killer. He's the pseudo killer. He's this, he's that. But he hear Israel Doctrine name, he probably poop his pants. He probably had to go buy some underwear. Israel Doctrine called me out and invited me. Oh, Lord. But hey, y'all, I'm up. I'm having a good day. I'll holler at y'all. We got a show coming on tonight. We're going to introduce Hotel Ultra, Hope's new channel. All of that. Might as well show it now so y'all won't be just filming at the mouth being like, ooh. We might as well do that now. So let me introduce y'all to the new channel. Israel Doctrine YouTube Street. Israel Doctrine YouTube Streets. Let's get over here, people. As the Queen said yesterday, get over here. Stop running. I hate that I gotta inflect my voice so much, but the way I'm inflecting and stuff, but it's entertaining, people. I'm entertained if you're not entertained. Are you not entertained? So this the channel, people, that you can see. Bafflement show by the Ra squad. Israel Doctrine YouTube Street. That's the name of the channel. Israel Doctrine YouTube Street. There go the logo right there. You see the thumbnail or whatever it is right there that I'm doing on this show and on this channel, Israel Doctrine. Bible teaching and stuff, right? So that's it, people. Let's ease up out of, I'm going to call it the forge. Because this is what we debate and get hot fight on. This is what we make men for Elohim. We forge men for Elohim, righteous men, accountable men, men ready to go to war and defend. Or just get out there and do what you got to do. But the sword, which every individual is to defend. And not to go out there and do nothing. You have a pistol around because you want to defend your family. I ain't got no pistol around because I ain't got no family. I can defend me or I can die. It don't even matter to me. Because I done dealt with death already. Because a coward dies 1,000 deaths, but a man gonna die once. I die every time I get into a fight or an argument because I can go all out and I be me. I don't sell myself of what the Lord did made, my mama did made for nothing. That's why I told y'all the other day, I know who I am because I know whose son I am. Both of them, Albert and Catherine. I'm their last. And with that said, y'all have a good day. Peace. I'm out. Leave your comment.